This is the track, and it's the live version of this particular track. The two Azerbaijan guys who met decided to come together and produce a very moving, a very beautiful song. The music and their voices harmonize so well. And a lot of people would say, oh, you should have watched the video. But I didn't want to watch the video. I wanted a live version of this song. And for these guys to sing this live version so well, thumbs up. We're coming up to Christmas. I wanted it to be a nice, easy flow of songs, beautiful songs, nice music in the background, some with choirs, some without a choir. These two bring the choir from within. They touch your soul when they sing, these two guys. Incredible voices, two of them. I'm just blown away with this song. It's proven to be very, very popular in Russia. And I'm not surprised. And I'm doing an English homage to this song and the two guys to bring their talent to your attention. They deserve to be recognized, especially when they come together and they produce a song like this and sing it so beautifully. It's eargasmic to your ears, trust me. But of course, if they're brand new to my channel, as always, I bring you a bit of bio. Johnny is an Azerbaijan rapper and songwriter. He's the winner of the second season of the Russian reality show, The Masked Singer, on NTV, and winner of the Golden Gramophone Award, Zara Music Awards, Muse TV, and New Radio Awards. He's a multi-talented, multifaceted singer with many strings to his bow, as they would say. When it comes to Emin, Emin also has an illustrious background. Billionaire father, he was born in Baku, Azerbaijan, but grew up in the suburbs of New Jersey. And while his American friends spent their free time playing football and listening to Tupac, it says here, Emin listened to the music of Elvis Presley and practiced the King's signature moves in front of his mother's full-length mirror. Well, I wish I had been that mirror. This is an extremely handsome guy. The two of them are. And they sing beautifully. The song, what is the song about? Let me just bring it up what it's about. The song explores the emotional aftermath of a broken relationship, and the lyrics depict a scene at 6 in the morning where the presence of a photograph near a fireplace triggers intense memories and emotions. The burning memories symbolize the lingering pain associated with the person depicted in the photograph. Now, many people say because Johnny and Emin are singing together, it's about a gay relationship and it's about them two singing. And as a gay person, I say, and what? If it was. Others say it's not, it's about. But there's many interpretations, and that's the beauty of this songwriting and this video and that photograph. It could be anybody. Just remember that. It could be anybody. And even if it was about these two very handsome guys, and they got together and they had a past relationship and it broke up, so what? Emin has been married twice, I think, and it could be about a previous relationship. And he's looking into the photograph of his current relationship thinking, I just wish this lasts. Because, you know, people may prejudge him because he's coming from a privileged background. But hey, when you write songs, when you produce songs like this, that all fades away into insignificance to showcase he has a true talent. He really, really does. Listen to the two of them, come back, and I'll give you a brief rundown of the English translation of the lyrics, and I'll go through it quickly as to what they mean. Enjoy this. It is in Russian, but it's beautifully, beautifully sung and delivered. And where words fail, the music will carry you through.
Подарил мне Бог, устал я жить, все обиды тая. Уходи, за собой закрой. Сколько бы я не просил, но ты же знала, что меня теряла. Я босиком по стеклам бегал так упрямо. И если бы не твой милый голосок, Я бы упал, сделав последний вдох, и звезды мирно падали, как будто для меня. Я каждый раз загадывал тебя не потерять, но больше не могу, я просто мучаю себя. Теперь ты уже не моя. В камине в 6 утра фотография твоя, горят воспоминания о тебе. У камина в 6 утра разбитая душа, и все твои обещания пустота. В камине в 6 утра фотография твоя, горят воспоминания о тебе. У камина в 6 утра разбитая душа, и все твои обещания пустота.
Now they sang it live, and it's kind of a shortened version because in some videos it's a longer introduction. But I love they just sang it live, got into the song, and gave you an introduction of what these two guys are about. I've already fallen in love with Johnny's voice, and I've featured him before, and I'll attach that video to this video because you need to listen to him. You need to listen to his voice. It's quite unique. He may sing in Russian, but it's beautifully delivered, all his songs. And because of his name and because of him, I was interested in this song, and it's introduced me to the vocals of Emin, which are equally as powerful and deliver a beautiful delivery of any song that he puts his voice to. And together, I just think, wow, I really do. So let's get into now the English lyrics, because there's a lot of people out there that don't know what the lyrics mean, and it's a pity, and that's what I'm about. So don't forget to hit the translation button in my videos and go to your chosen language. This video is translated into 32 languages. In the fireplace at 6 in the morning it begins, your photo memories burning about you. By the fireplace at 6 in the morning, broken soul, and all your promises in emptiness. And it starts in the video, the original video of Emin sitting, I'll call him, sitting in front of the fireplace looking at the photograph. So just picture that as I'm reading out these lyrics. And in the fireplace at 6 in the morning, your photo memories burning about you. By the fireplace at 6 in the morning, broken soul, and all your promises, emptiness. In the fireplace at 6 in the morning, your lighthouse gave me pain. I'm tired of living, all insults concealed. Leave, close the door behind you. Wow, it's powerful, because when you get the image of him sitting, looking at a photograph, and you're sitting there and you're saying, close that door behind you, just take all away your memories and anything you say, you wonder what it's all about. Because it is depicting a scene at 6 in the morning, the presence of a photograph, triggering those intense emotions. Straight away you get that from the lyrics. The burning memories symbolize the lingering pain, obviously, associated with that person, depicted in that photograph. Now the chorus is reflecting emptiness, shattered promises, that comes across as well, resulting in the relationship. And the phrase, at the fireplace in the morning, that phrase in itself, repeated throughout the song, for me is emphasizing the haunting nature of those memories. Now in the verses, both Johnny and Emin express their heartfelt heartbreak and their struggles to cope with the pain. Now that's where people say in the lyrics, is it a juxtaposition that Eminas wrote a song and Johnny's singing it, and it's about his love or friendship, just friendship, no sexual, to do with a childhood friend or a close friend, a male friend, that he's suddenly, I've had enough of you, you've wronged me, get out of here. There's many interpretations. But Emin mentions that the person he loved brought him more pain than joy, implying that their relationship was fraught with difficulties, which is why it brings me back to maybe a reflection on his previous marriage. And he pleads for that person to leave and take with them the pain, highlighting his desire to move on. And maybe this whole song has been a reflection of that period in time when they divorced and he was searching for new love, and he just felt, wow. And I feel, to be honest, Johnny being involved in the song and highlighting and echoing his words is just bringing a duality to the song, a sense of depth, a sense of, when you flick a coin, heads or tails. Am I okay? Am I not? Is my head in the right place? Can I cope with this? And then just deciding in front of the fireplace at 6 a.m, he's had enough sleepless nights, waking up in the morning, enough is enough. And when you go into, because I'm looking for the lyrics, because I flick from my notes that I've got in front of me that I've written about the song. I'm just looking for these English translation, obviously, of the lyrics. Here they are. It continues that no matter how much I asked, well, you just knew that you were losing me. I'm barefoot on glasses. And we've all heard about that, walking on glass and barefoot on glass. It's all about, when you walk on glass, it's about direction of life. It's about your feelings. It's about being vocal, not being vocal. It's about emotions. And you just feel, because they always say when your feet are on the ground and you stand up straight, that's the best position to be in as regards to taking a deep breath and moving on in life. But sometimes you feel like you're walking on broken glass, and the glass is representing all those that hurt and that pain. Because he continues, I was so stubborn, if not for your sweet voice, I would fall while taking my last breath, and the stars were falling peacefully. So you know how many times we've all looked up in the stars and we've seen the brightest one and said, I always look at the North Star and say, that's my mother looking down on me. Because my mother has passed away, and that's her soul and her twinkle in her eye, just keeping a little eye on me over my home. I always say that from a child. So he talks about that symbolism of broken glass being the emotions falling, breathless, exhausted from just continuous thoughts. He said, I'm just torturing myself, as he says. Now you're not mine anymore. In the fireplace at 6 a.m. So it's a continual bad habit he's doing. He's not resting. He's getting up at 6. He's sitting down. He's looking at the photograph. It's a continuous, it's like the Russian doll, having many, many layers inside, many dolls inside. He's going through those stages. And every time he opens up, there's another Russian doll with the same emotions, repeating the same actions. So all your promises, he concludes, is empty at the fireplace. He's coming to a conclusion. Memories burning about you at the fireplace in the morning. Broken soul, and all your promises are empty. Because when you reflect on the barefoot of glass, that represents his determination and resilience as well. And he's definitely wanting to move forward because he's come to a conclusion. And it's about the pain. And the lyrics conveyed that sense of resignation. Because sometimes you don't want to let go of the person, but you have to let go of the pain. And accepting that the person he once loved is no longer his. And that's his conclusion. Overall, it's about heartbreak, longing, struggle. It's about a failed relationship. And it captures beautifully in the way it was delivered there live, both by Johnny and Emin. Both of them delivering a song about turmoil and emptiness that can remain long after a connection, a deep connection towards somebody has gone. That's my interpretation. I hope you enjoyed my video and introduction of Johnny and Emin. Thank you. Talk soon.